But back to the gaming thing. People are like, what is going on here? Tattoos and this and that. So PlayStation 2, this is probably your first platform you can actually go online, right? It sounded like you were
Mhm.
online on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start with the parents. When the parents were like, "Whoa, what are you doing online?" Because I know online, when I was going online, people were like, "Don't tell them your real name, your age, or
Yep.
this,
Yes.
there's
God,
too
all
many
the time.
creepers and stalkers, yada yada." Were they not happy that like your 11-year-old self was on XCOM, like, "Yeah, fuck them up."
Well, my dad did tell me multiple times. My mother always told me, like, don't tell anyone your real name, obviously. Don't give anyone any personal information, no phone numbers, no addresses, no whatever, no Facebook. I actually didn't have a Facebook at the time. I think it was like MySpace.
Yeah.
But they're like, no personal information. And I was like, okay, cool. And I knew better, and I did know, and I spoke with them a lot, and we did talk in depth about, like, not giving that personal information away and the importance of it, how it was unsafe. I spent a lot of time also when I was younger. I spent a lot of time in chat rooms.
Hmm.
And thinking back on it now, I'm like, what the hell was I like 9, 10 years old doing in chat rooms? What? But at the time, I would bond with people, and I used to go on IMVU a lot, and it's just I liked bonding with people online. It was just easier for me. But my parents did get on me a lot about me being careful. I would be up late at night sometimes playing, and I'd be like talking to people, and they'd be like, "Why are you on headset talking to people late at night?" And like they didn't understand that. To me, it made sense. I was like, I'm playing a game. I gotta talk to them, obviously.
Hmm.
Like they didn't get that. But I never really got into any trouble. I never had any problems. I never like encountered any weird people. There was one guy who was weird from a chat room, but irrelevant. But block buttons super easy. All you gotta do is block them, and then they're out of your life. But no, parents really weren't too concerned about it. Mostly because like a lot of those games, like they're really safe. Like when
Hmm.
it comes to like social communication, there's never really any worry. Like it would be just you giving
Yeah.
away your information, and I never did. So it wasn't like I was, on the internet, on computer with like pictures or profiles or emails or whatever. It was very safe.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So they weren't too concerned about it.
Now, for you personally, was that like I know you're probably pretty young and you didn't think about it, but was that like a shock? You could be talking to somebody from like Texas, you could be talking from all the way from California, all the way to
Yeah.
Sweden. Like, if you're playing it late at night, you're definitely playing with the EU people at that
hmm
point.
I thought it was amazing. I actually have a friend who I've been friends with since I've started playing SOCOM, since I was 11 years old. We've been friends for 13 years, and I've never met him. He lives in Michigan, and we're really good friends. Like we're on Facebook together. We talk regularly. We've talked multiple times. Like we've moved from game to game. We moved to two different SOCOM games. We moved to MAG together. Like we've been friends for 13 years and we've never met. And I thought that was amazing. I think it's fantastic that you can actually like meet all these people and have all these social connections for people all over the world, like that you would never otherwise have met. I think it's crazy and awesome.
And it's very insane. Like right now, we're doing an
That's
interview, and you're
cool. I
totally
know.
different interstate. Yeah.
I think it's
Ah, man,
cool.
too much fun there. But moving forward from the PlayStation console games, it seems like you stuck with the PlayStation 3, you stuck with the Nintendo, you didn't like Xbox, and we won't bring that up again, when,
Whoops.
so when was the transition you went from your console games to your computer gaming? Like, what was that age, that barrier, I guess?
I was like 18, I think. 18 or 19. I was always playing PlayStation.
Hmm.
Um, and I would play like Skyrim, or not Skyrim, rather, Oblivion.
Hmm.
I played a lot of different PlayStation games, and I still played Nintendo. And then my ex-boyfriend and I used to play Mag together all the time. And then he got introduced to League of Legends. Here we go. He got introduced to League of Legends, and so I'd be playing Mag in one room, and he'd be playing League in the other room, and I was like, I never understood that. So why are you playing that game? That's stupid. And he finally one day made me play the tutorial. I made an account. He made me play it, and he's like, just play a few games. I was like, fine. And so it went from this game is stupid to me being up at 3 a.m. playing League and skipping my classes in
Oh my
college because I
god.
was home playing League of Legends. I
Oh
seriously
my
would cut
god.
class so I could stay home and play League, or I'd be late to class because I was in the middle of a game. It was bad. I had a genuine addiction to League. I would play all day, every day, to the point where he was like, "Look, you need to freaking relax. You're playing League from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, and that's like 4 a.m."
Oh
And
my.
that's when I made the transition.
I.
Mag started to die out because the servers were going down,
Mm,
and after that, I just started playing League all the time. I had my laptop and I played League all the time, all the
oh
time.
my god.
Yeah,
Oh man. So the first game you played right off the bat on a computer game was
was
Like,
League, and I've been
gee,
playing it ever since.
God, you are
5 years.
full of salt. I can see it now. It's just raining. It just it is
It
spewing.
didn't used to be so bad. It wasn't until I played ranked that I got really bad. I try so hard to not be salty though. I'm way better than I used to be. Oh
Uh,
my god, it was bad. It was so ugly. I was ugly, and I've been banned before. Longest time was 2 weeks.
oh, I was just gonna ask you, have you ever got punished?
I've been
Banned?
banned too. I've been chat banned 3 times. I've been banned for like days at a time, and I actually got banned for 2 weeks and warned that if I was banned again, it would be permanent.
And then you were just like, I need
And I
to,
was like, I need to relax.
I need to
I just need to
cleanse.
chill. And that's when I started calling people wet towels. Because people were like, what? And I'm like, you're a wet towel. Like, who's going to report that? And it helped me get my anger out, but they were like, what? So it wasn't a big deal.
Oh man. All right. So blame your ex for all the salt and all the,
Yes.
and the book.
Yes.
It's all
Yes.
making sense now. Okay, the book
Looking
and
at
the
you,
League of
Ryan.
Legends.
This is your fault.
Wow, even the name drop. Wow, he's like, oh God.
He
So
knows. He
he
knows what
knows.
he did.
Oh. Well, I guess the first question off the bat, since we went right into League, is what lane do you play?
Mostly mid and support. But I can play jungle really well. I'm picking AD carry back up. It actually was my main role before. I played mid and AD carry only, and then I found out that I loved playing support, and then I found out that I was really good at jungle. So I kind of like tried to balance all four roles, but I can do all four pretty well. With mid and support being my most proficient. Top lane is just no go. It's been 5 years and I still can't play top. I can play like Nasus, like maybe in a normal, practicing, but like try to get me in top in a ranked and like take it seriously and actually do well and carry the game. No, it's not gonna happen. Can't do it. Just
Interesting.
can't. I can't. I've never found a top laner that I was good with. I'm just so bad at it.
And
I don't know what it is. Just
top
can't play it.
top lane is a unique lane, I think, in itself because
It
it's like
really is.
it's an isolated lane and it's just you're just
Top
by yourself
laners,
and
my hat's off to you because that lane is crazy and I just don't know what to do with it. I'll tell people in game, I'll be like, look, if you put me in top lane, we will lose. Like, you think I'm being cheeky, but I'm being serious. We will lose this game. I will feed like 6 deaths before like 10 minutes.
and it's not on
Nope.
purpose. It's
It's
not.
not on purpose. It's not even on purpose. I will try my hardest, my damnedest not to feed, and it will still happen. Don't put me in top lane.
Oh man, guys, you heard it. If you play viewer games,
You heard it
just
here, folks.
or make her practice, one of the two. Then she'll
Right?
despise you.
Make me play top lane if you want me to lose. There you go. There you go.
You
Too
need to
easy.
practice 2 games
I
later.
try. I try. I really genuinely try to practice top and I just get so mad and it's so bad. Like when you get so far behind in a lane, there's no way
There's
to
nothing.
learn how to come back from that because it's so bad. You get to lane, try to farm and they kill you. You're like, "Oh, okay. This is my life now. This is everything."
Uh, oh, too funny, too funny. But moving to the next stereotypical question, what are your favorite champions to play in each of your main roles there?
So I've got Annie, Lux, Ari in mid lane. I
Okay.
know, cliche.
Cliche.
But I actually I used to play Ari. She was my first champion that I bought, and I used to play Katarina as well a lot. And then I found out that I loved Annie. And I recently started playing Lux again, just because of the Elementalist skin. And I remember why I used to play her before. She's fantastic. And Ari never stopped being great. Um, And then in support, I actually used to play Janna all the time and Tom Kench, and uh, I'm really good with those two in Thresh, but my main support is Nami. That's my girl.
Oh
Looking
man.
at you, Nami.
Oh.
I just love her. She's so great. She is so fantastic. You can seriously make or break a game with Nami. I think she's great.
I
Um, I used to play a lot of Amumu in the jungle, but I recently picked up Evelyn and actually played her and got mastery. I picked her up the very first day to the day I got mastery 7 was like a week.
wow.
Like it was so fast. I just fell in love with her. I was like, I'm a piece of garbage for playing Evelyn, but I love her. There's just a lot of teams you can't use her against because she'll just get squished like
Get
a
wrecked.
bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then AD carries I'm kind of rusty with. My safe AD carry is Caitlyn, but I find myself with AD carry because I played so much mid. I find myself often forgetting to auto attack, if that makes sense. Like I don't like I've got like I have my ability set in my head
Yeah.
like from mids. So a lot of times I forget that I just need to auto attack, like,
Yeah.
and I'm one of those AD carries. Where like just freaking auto, like that's me. That's
Oh
why I don't
man.
play because that's why I don't play AD carry because I get so scared about getting close, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Help me. And then top lane, just don't even forget about it. Don't even ask.
Yeah,
Just forget about it.
there's no champion there. There's no
No,
hope. Not
no,
even
there's no
Timo
hope
can
there.
save
No,
that. No.
no,
No.
mm-mm. Not even
No.
Garen. Can't even do it. Can't do it. Even though I have skins for top laners.
Wow.
Screw me,
Well,
right?
mystery skins, it just happens. Kind
Oh,
of can't control those
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, mystery skin.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man, you spent money on skins and you don't even play the top lane? Oh man, guilty, guilty. But it seems like you fit kind of the stereotypical roles, some of the people you play. Like, I know so many people that get salty because you said Nami. You said Nami and you were the stereotypical girl support who plays Nami,
See,
and
okay.
you could.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. There is nothing wrong. I don't know who created this support girls playing support as a cliche and why that's a bad thing. I don't know who created that. There are professional players that are supports.
Yes. Yeah.
And they are 100% vital to the team. I don't understand why enjoying playing support is such a bad thing. I have helped my AD carry get fed or helped mid lane gank for mid or helped change an entire game around and save people at the last like thread of life with the support. I've done that so many times that my presence in the game as a support is so important. I don't understand why everyone gets so upset when girls play support. Oh, typical girl playing support. Okay, I could play other roles. I just went 11-1 with Lux last game I played before this interview. Mid lane. I can play other roles. I personally enjoy playing support. I love it. I get irritated when my support doesn't do the things that I want them to do. So I'm kind of like that. Oh, if I can't, if you want get something done, do it yourself.
Yeah.
So when I want ward, the vision to be on the map properly, when I want my support to be watching the AD carry or the mid properly and actually being part of the team fights and not just screwing around. I like to do it because I like doing it myself. I like being that guy. I like being the medic of the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Funny because I'm a medic, but I enjoy the role. So I don't know why everyone gets so salty and butthurt about girls playing support. Maybe because it's a support role, so like they think girls can't carry a game. But it's a fun role. Like it's really fun. Why does support have to get so much heat? There are
Right.
professional players that are supports. No one makes fun of them.
Yeah, and then
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I know, and all those support players, most of the professional players are generally men. So I don't.
There's no there's no professional league girl gamers in
Well, there's Remy. Yeah, Remy. Oh man, we're touching. Oh man. Okay. My, do you want to explain, or do you want to just leave it at eh?
No, I'm just saying like there's no one that has hit broken through that glass ceiling. Not even her.
I mean, she was there. She was playing. No.
I don't know.
She was on stage. She
You're
was.
right. You're right. I just I don't know. Maybe they just don't give her enough credit.
Yeah. There was
I don't know.
there's a lot of
I,
drama.
I think
There's a
I
lot.
think it's just dedication
Mm,
too.
that
Like
is true.
just I don't know. I don't just want to say statistically because I don't have those statistics, but typically men will just dedicate more time into training as far as gaming goes, and girls do other things or just won't dedicate that time and effort.
Right.
Um, some will, but it's just not as common, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, girls in the gaming world is also kind of a newer thing in the last like decade.
That is true.
So
That's very true.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a new professional girl gamer.
You're like, I'm gonna be the support of team.
I think that's another thing that irks me too is being called a girl gamer. Like I wouldn't go, "Oh, I love Tony, the guy gamer or the man gamer." Like why does my gender matter? Like I just still think we're put into this little box. I don't want to like jump on like this feminine scourge, but like I just feel like we're still kind of put into that little box kind of like, "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're a gamer. Oh, that's adorable." It's like when I go up to, if I when I met Hi, I didn't go, "Hey, look, it's Hi, the man gamer." Like I was just, "Hey, you play video games. That's awesome. Me too. Touch my arm. Give me good luck for 10 years, please." Like I won't be like you're such an I think it just irks me personally when people are like, "Oh, you're my favorite girl gamer." It's like, why can't you just say I'm your favorite streamer? Why can't you just say I'm your favorite gamer? Why does my gender have to matter here?
Oh,
It just makes me feel like if I wasn't a girl, that it would be different. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's actually kind of one of the reasons why I stopped wearing so much makeup, why I stopped doing my hair so much on my stream, and why I started just kind of going all natural. I just pulled my hair down, ran some fingers through it, washed my face, and just jumped on stream, put my glasses on, whatever. That's kind of one of the reasons why I did that because it changed my community a little bit. I
Hmm.
started to see which one of my viewers were there to look at me and which ones of my viewers were there because they liked me.
Yeah.
And I saw it. It was a tangible difference. I was able to see who stuck around on the days where I dressed up, and who stuck around on the days where I was kind of drab, you know.
Dread.
And I would tell people like, I enjoy wearing makeup. Like, I mean, it's something that I like doing. I like the confidence. I like being, changing my look. It's not like I wear makeup to feel better about myself. I just enjoy makeup. I think it's
Hmm.
fun. I'll go, one day I'll wear, purple lipstick or, whatever, a blue eyeshadow. I don't know. It's just fun. It's a thing that we enjoy doing. But I did notice a difference where it was people that were there just to look at me
Hmm.
and talk about me, and people that would come in the stream and go, "Damn, girl, you look good." And I was like, "Oh, I like this skin too. I spent a lot of money on it. Thanks." And and then I started noticing a difference, and people could focus more on what I was doing when I wasn't dressed up. And that sounds so vain, but it's kind of true.
Hmm.
And you'll notice that kind of more with the female gaming community. And it's frustrating, but it's just something that we kind of have to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So
Uh, I
I'm done with my rant, my feminism rant.
no, no, you're okay. I guess just two comments. I guess it really depends on your opinion or your response to that. The first thing, I guess the when you say, oh, why can't he can't just say my favorite streamer? I guess
Yeah.
gamer would be okay. My favorite gamer. I guess it's because maybe they have a guy streamer that they also enjoy, so maybe they were just like, oh, maybe you're my favorite girl to watch. I
I
know, I know.
guess.
But I do totally agree with you, and I'm not just saying that because, I don't want anybody jumping on me or just be like, oh, he's just jumping on the bandwagon. But no, the wording and the way we describe things, and I did a project actually on League of Legends and how, the characters look and what they say. I mean, you using Janna as one of your supports, some of the
Mhm.
quotes she says compared to like Garen, or somebody who's like a big warrior
She's
type.
objectified.
Yeah, and
Even all the League of Legends, even all the splash art, the girls
the
have like
slash.
big giant titties and like cleavage, and they're dressed in like tiny. Like all
Hmm.
the men have like all this armor on, and all the
Yeah.
girls have like all these tiny little skimpy outfits. Even
Yeah.
Shyvana, who is a dragon lady, has like armor
No.
on, but it's still like skimpy and like risque.
Mhm.
It's,
Mhm.
I mean, that I understand because like sex sells, especially in gaming. It's like a objectification of women because they're sexy, and
Mhm.
it's like, oh, I want to buy her. Like I'm sure that a lot of the characters people buy them because they're sexy
Yep.
and not because they like the
Yeah.
character. But I mean, that's the way of the world.
Yeah.
I just personally will call somebody out on it when they're like, "Oh, I love you. You're my favorite girl gamer," and I'm just like, "I'm just a gamer." Oh, what do you mean? No, I'm just a gamer. Like, I know I'm a girl, but I'm just a gamer.
No,
Like that's it.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
You don't have to specify. I'm just a gamer. It's fine. I've confused a lot of people with that. They're kind of just like, okay.
I don't know what to say now. I'm out of my
Right? Yeah,
element.
exactly.
I'm out of
Yep.
my. Uh,
Throw them off a bit.
but I guess just to stay on the topic, one last weird or not weird comment, but interesting comment is how they portray um, somebody who doesn't fit the stereotypical woman in League of Legends. I guess we could take Vi. They made her
Yeah,
very boyish. They made her
but
very
the problem with that is that the only woman that they put into League of Legends that didn't fit the stereotypical sexy kind of risque girl or woman, whatever, almost comes off as like a lesbian,
yeah,
Daiki,
yep,
tomboy Daiki.
yeah, and the short hair,
Even a deep
the
voice,
deep
short
voice,
hair,
yep,
uses punches everything, kind of runs with the guys,
hmm
and even that's the thing though. It's
yep,
like any girl that it doesn't come off as like sexy must be gay.
yep,
Like,
yeah, yep.
must be a guy.
That's what I was
Sorry,
getting to.
that word is
Yep,
offensive. It's just, and
yep.
then that's what sucks, too. It's like, oh, I can't even enjoy this because I know what you're doing, Riot. I know what you're doing.
Well, it's just not right. It's multiple companies, and it's just not video games. It's like everything. It's like
But it's fine.
no.
Like you still, I mean, you also still have Annie, who's a little girl. Obviously, you can't objectify a little girl. You have Vayne and
Very true.
Caitlyn, who, while their outfits are a little bit sexy, they're more like
Yeah.
classy, I guess.
hmm
They're classier. Riven, who's all about like restoring your honor, and she's not all that kind of sexy.
She's got that short hair. She's
There's
got the short
still
hair.
plenty of characters that kind of roll with that. It's not so bad. Even Lux, who is still sexy, kind of. She's kind of like that girl next door, adorable kind of sexy.
hmm
So I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I personally it's just when it's directed at me, I'm just like, oh,
But uh,
okay.
secretly giving you the middle finger, but you can't.
Just like to
Uh,
fuss about it, pretty much.